I watched the rest of um, Alien Alien Earth or whatever one night. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Like that show was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Although it did still give me a feeling of like it made me think about Star Trek or whatever one night. But it was entertaining. It wasn't boring enough. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah. And then I watched movie called Abducted in the Everglades or whatever whatnot. And that movie was crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Bro though, it was about these two guys and they actually was go get revenge on this girl or whatever whatnot because something or whatever because they wanted to teach her a lesson or something like that. Like it was crazy. It was crazy as hell. You know what I mean? They drug. Like one of the dudes drugged them. You know what I'm saying? And the girls, friend, she had this seizure. Not saying they left her and took the other girl or whatever. It was something else. You know what I'm saying? Real though, but it was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even count. You know what I'm saying? It was a good movie. You know what I mean? I really liked it. You know what I'm saying? And then I was watching America's Most Wanted and that shit. You know what I mean? Real though. But yeah, I might watch the show, but I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not saying shit. I'm not gonna even call that goddamn number. You know what I'm saying? Real though, because that's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, why the hell I wanna do that for? Like, nope. Real though. Hey, anyway, I went to like school or whatever and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And it was good. It was fun and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Real though. Like, shit. Teacher just did the same thing. Put me against tall ass people. I'm like, shit. But I don't get no fuck. I had a good time, you know what I'm saying? I had a good time, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah, it was cool. You know what I mean? Now I gotta look for another series and, and, like I said, we got a lot to list for us or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because, damn, shit, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like a lock on it or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? For real though. But, shit, if I don't like it, cool. You know what I'm saying? I can watch it whatever I can watch it whenever the fuck I want then. That shit, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I'm watching, you know what I mean? Like, shows on, Paramount Plus, like, crazy. I'm watching shows on, Peacock, like, crazy. I'm watching, shows on, Hulu, like, crazy, too. You know what I'm saying? If I want to watch something on Netflix, I can watch Netflix up in here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, though, you know what I'm saying? For the other, you know what I'm saying? Helps. I have to watch them all in the living room and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no damn. You know what I mean? Like, shit. People get in the way, just get in the way. Shit. Stop in front of your chicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't let them stop in front of the damn TV because they're not glass. Shit, that shit won't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I actually did, saying the kids up there are sprawling and shit, you know what I'm saying? They just brought up black belts. But, I think two of them spar green belts, you know what I'm saying? And, they did pretty good, you know what I'm saying? For real, they did pretty good. And, rest of them, did, stuff for them, you know what I mean? For real though. And it was kind of cool, you know what I mean? For real though. Shit. It was cool. It was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hell yeah. Like, I don't think nobody got no eliminated yet. You know what I'm saying? But shit, hell, it's a coming. You already know what it is. Anyway, so it was some cool stuff right there. I mean, and then I like, watch like, some like, what I'm saying, scary tales on like and shit, like, what, like, the narrators or whatever whatnot, shit. I watch SSG and shit. You know what I'm saying? Watch him do his thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like, talk about like, stories and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I watch like IMR, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Scary Tales, you already know what it is. For real though, because like, you know what I'm saying too, you know what I'm saying? Martin, like animation, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Just checking them out or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I can't forget about horror shorts party, you know, shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was just like, just watching it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, dude was talking about, like, um, these stories about Saul and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, dude, like, they, like, came from the army or whatever or not. You know what I'm saying? Was up there staying in his place or whatever or not, you know what I mean? And it said, like, his roommate, like, this dude was, like, actually looking at Saw one another. You know what I'm saying? Watched Saw movies and stuff and keep on watching it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like one day dude just snapped. You know what I'm saying? Went up in like, one of the roommates, like, place room or whatever, whatnot. And he just went to work with her, like, but like just like stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing him. Like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. But that was based on the true story. You know what I'm saying? Bro, though, that was some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, though, I mean, like, shit, I don't know. I don't know yet. Like, that was some crazy ass shit, for real. Though. You know what I mean? For real, though. I remember that one, like, when dude, was having a girl or whatnot. And he had her, like, come to, like, this his friend's house or whatever. He killed his friend or whatever, and like he like chopped the body up all up and stuff like that. That's in and put it all up in separate bags and shit. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. That was some crazy stuff. But they got caught by the police though. You know that shit? Real though. That stuff was, oh my god. It's crazy as hell. I mean, anyway, so I was just like, checking on like, checking out some other stuff or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, it's really something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm like, damn, it's like really something else or whatever. But yeah, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed all the shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I enjoy all the little story times and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, like I said, especially like, the like, shit that like Jasmine be doing to her friends, like she be up there getting at her friends real good with that shit. And then her friends always fall for that shit. That shit crazy. She had like she was like talking to like a girl on the phone and stuff like that. And she was up there like acting like she was arguing with her and shit like that. And then like she had like, what I'm saying, main squeeze or something like that, eating that shit for real. And she was up there acting like she was like, just like talking to a girl that was jumping to conclusions and shit. She had a Murray going on like she really had the main squeeze. She was like, she gonna pull up to the house or something like that. She went up to our like, house And Amari was supposed to go get the hoodies or stuff like that, but no, it was a prank. He just fell for that shit. He was like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get another, but she stopped him. You know what I mean? That's good. You know what I'm saying? She was like, you believe that shit for real though. Like, I mean. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell notification so you can see my next upload and my next post, and make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.